Hey, y'all gonna have a glare. If y'all need to scoot that way. Mean glare. That glare. Oh, we already live. Oh, shit. Sorry, Jesus. Peoples. We got 4 viewers.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Mina. Okay, so today we're doing a special episode podcast entitled The Digital Revolution, and it's on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and stocks. But before we start, to give some more people time to come into the room, I got drinks pickup only today. 3 for $25. I'm out of Cocoa Passion, but you can pick up from Crime Boutique. 1 for $10, 3 for $25. Out of Cocoa Passion. Also, Balloon Addicts has the balloon bears for Valentine's Day. The smart one, his picture here, is $35, and the big ones are how much?
60.
The big ones are 60. So if you need a Valentine's Day gift for your mom, your boo, your daughter, whoever, contact Balloon Addicts. Okay, so we're gonna get started. So I have here with me my cousin Jacoby Hawkins, and I've been watching him talk about the digital era on his Facebook. So I'm gonna ask him a few questions and also give him time to elaborate on the digital era and what we're moving forward to the next couple of years and how you can invest and how you can watch it. I don't know a whole lot about it, so he's gonna be doing most of the talking. So first off, Jacoby, you want to introduce yourself?
All right. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. I'm Jacoby. I'm what you call a digital entrepreneur. I invest in stocks, cryptos, currencies, just pretty much anything that that has a price that we can take advantage of it, whether it's going up or down. That's how I make my money. And I have Albertina with me. She's my mentor. You want to say?
Yeah, my name is Albertina McWilliams. Everybody calls me Tina. I'm a 21-year-old digital entrepreneur. We're both traveling entrepreneurs who trade, travel. You just graduated. I'm still in school, so we're just here to educate the masses.
Okay. So, tell me what made you get into this and why.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe get into it. I really say Tina, like Tina, and there was another guy named Matthew. All of us went to school together. We went to Ramsey. All of us went to Ramsey together, and Tina was like one of the first ones to start doing it. And I didn't really know what it was, but I was saying she was having a lot of success from it, and it was one of those things, somebody just come out of the blue just posting about it, and I'm like, man, what is this? And I finally just, hey, what's going on? And we got on the phone and we talked about it, and she explained it. And it's with a company called iMarkets Live, and they offer more educational tools, and they have different educators, and where you can actually come in and get a mentor that will work with you hands-on to get a grasp on what the digital revolution is, what currencies is, and how to actually make money on it. And when just probably 2 hours on the phone with her, I was like, man, I'm ready to sign up. And that's what I did. And that was 2019?
Yeah, it was 2019.
Yeah, that was 2019. And since then, it's how I help pay for school, pay for my car, got a 2019 Charger. It's been good. I'm still every day just working to get better at it. There's a lot of opportunities within it. We offer e-commerce now, and you can drop shipping. We have the marketing side where you can just literally build a business through this opportunity, or you can just solely trade, and that's what most of us do. Most people just trade.
How do you sign up?
So the way you sign up, you hit up your favorite investor, you hit up your favorite trader, and show interest. All you literally need is the link. So once you enroll into the academy, there's different tools, products, and materials, because the person that like signs you up isn't exactly the person that's supposed to, teach you how to trade per se. It's more so the person that guides you along your journey and your experience, because we're all students here. Like, people go to school for this years and years. Like, people go to school for this longer than we've been alive. And so those are the educators. Those are the people who are actually teaching how to trade, how to invest, because these people are really out here making 6 figures in a day from investing.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah. So, that's the type of mentorship you will be getting, and then the extra guidance you will be getting from the person who signs you up. That's just because you honestly is like you chose the right person. So like with Jacoby and whatnot, it's like really pushing you every single day. Like, okay, showing you the ropes, like making sure that you don't make the same mistakes that he made or make the same mistakes that I made, wherever it rolls. So just like more of a guidance thing.
Okay. How much does the academy cost to join?
So it depends. So literally, I've seen people. Honestly, I know a girl personally who paid $14,000 for a course with a master educator. Now, a lot of people, including myself, when I first started trading, I didn't have that type of money to pay somebody to learn how to trade. So through the I Am Academy, Christopher Terry, he's the CEO of this company. He made it very affordable. He broke it up into monthly payments. So the initial investment to start trading is anywhere from $325 to $235. Now, right now, the investment through Jacoby and I are in, they have it discounted even more, so where it's only $199. So the $199 initial investment, that's gonna go for all the academy videos. It's gonna go for something called the Harmonic Scanner, the Liberty Scanner, and it basically does all the hard work for you. It's gonna show you market structure, take the charts for you, because like I always like to channel back. So when I first started trading, it was so confusing. When I was looking at it, I was like, what is this? So the scanner is gonna break it down for you, make it simple and plain. Give you 2 numbers to copy and paste. And almost everybody knows how to copy and paste. So if you know how to copy and paste, that's simple for you. And then even the Go Live sessions, that's like my favorite, because no matter what your schedule's like, they have someone educating all the time. And they hop on the live sessions, show you how to trade, show you how they made 6 figures, show you the ins and outs of this, and not only that, but they even put you in the same trade that they're getting into. They call out the signals. So once again, they make it very simple. So that's what that's covering. And then like the extra mentorship, depending on which investment group you're in, it will be getting extra things, extra trainings, extra Zoom calls, just to make sure everything's making sense. It's kind of like a tutor group with the mentorship. So that's what the $199 covers for right now.
Okay, so that ain't too bad.
And then they also offer what's called a 2 and free scholarship. So that's when you came into the opportunity and you're seeing success for yourself, and now say you're ready to put somebody else on. So like when Tina just began, and when she just started, when she put me on and say she put you on, now her account is free. So she doesn't pay the monthly anymore. The two new people pick up the monthly and they're paying, and then the same thing can happen for them. So if they bring in 2 more people, then their monthly is waived as well. So it's a way to get around the monthly fee.
So basically, the more people that you bring on, then you will become free, and then it
And
becomes a chain reaction.
It's a chain reaction, but once it's 2 and free, and then it's what you call 3 and paid. So you get three people. Then now the company actually pays you as like you're kind of like an ambassador.
Okay.
You get paid for the company, so it's a sweet thing.
I remember when you first found out about P150, you were like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I remember it so vividly.
Yeah.
Because after the P150 rank, it's literally, honestly, like when it comes to the residual side, it's changed the course of so many people's lives, including mine, Jacoby. Like, I just seen him grow so much through the opportunity ever since he started. And it's like my mentor, when he first, we can't do any income claims. I wish I could show y'all. But when my mentor first started, he was a Platinum 2000. I'm a Platinum 2000 right now. So it means you have a base of 75 individuals in your organization. Currently, he has over like 3,000 individuals in his organization, making multiple six figures. That's all I can say. And he's only, Kari's 24. Kari's 24 now.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20.
Ray and Kari are both 24. Literally, a safe way to put it, they're in the top 25 under the age of 25. So, you know, it's individual.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So, like, listen, so it's nothing that you can, like, jump in today and see money Friday.
Yes, we have what we call the 72-hour rule. So, and that's just where we ensure you've made some type of money within your first 3 days of being enrolled. And what we tell people is, like, you want to have longevity in your money. So of course, yeah, your first day you get started, I can make you $5, I can make you $10, but of course you want to see the back end of it, the thousands, or to be able to build and say, hey, I actually made money from this. So when we get you in, of course you'll just be, because you're not going to really know much about it. So we what is called copy and paste. So it's basically you're just relying on what I know or what my mentor already know, and we just relay it down the chain. So the same money opportunities that I get, I'll pass them to you. Now, of course, you won't be understanding, like he just said, buy GA. I don't know what that is, but as long as you're able to read that and enter those numbers, you're gonna make money with me. And then on the back end of it, when it's time to study, then we're gonna study to get you that understanding to, oh, I see why he told me to buy this. Oh, I see why they told me to do this. So, yeah, you could make money today if you was to start, because which is Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the market opens at 4, so, yeah.
So basically, the more time you put into it, the more money you make.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would say this opportunity solely relies on effort. It's like effort-based. So it's not going to be like your average working. You know, you can be the #1 employee for a company, and they're not going to pay you for being their best employee.
Right.
They're going to pay you for being their employee.
Right.
As opposed to this, if you put 1,000 hours studying these charts, you're going to be able to say, I made at least $1,000 for putting $1,000 in. Like the more I work, the more I have to show for it.
Get out of it.
And I
So
would say,
that's basically how you can lose it, not putting time into it.
yeah, I would say a lot of people they'll come in and like we do have signals, so that's not really relying on you. That's relying on our educators who are 7 and 8 figure earners. So they put us in those money opportunities with them. So a lot of people they be like, "Ooh, I'm making money." Then you try to go and do your own thing. You're like, "Okay, I know what's going on now." And you do your own thing, and we get those texts or those calls, "Hey, I just messed up," and we've been there. Like I messed up too. Like, oh man, this easy. I know exactly what to do, and you don't never want to get to that point. Yeah, that's why it's good to have a mentor, because we can do a lot of stuff alone, but if you want to go far, go together. So.
Right. And I also want to say about like the time thing. You can't. This is where like it gets deep, because like society, what they teach us is how to go to school, go to work, get a job, retire. So like all of our lives, we've been fed like a 9-to-5 mindset. Like go in, go to work. You can either literally with working a job, you can work as hard as you want to, or as less as you want to. You can do subpar, but as long as you get enough done, so you don't get fired, you're still gonna get paid. So with this, it's like it's showing people how to become entrepreneurs, how to have an entrepreneurial mindset, and more so with abundance mindset as well. Because you know, in this opportunity, whether you're doing the business side, whether you're starting your own store online, like with your boutique and everything, this just goes to show that you have the mindset for it. So like when you're trading HFX or even when you're trading cryptocurrencies, it's not more so about the time of actually looking at the charts and trading. That does play a major part. But the biggest thing is actually getting educated, because this is something that's not taught in schools. It's not talked about enough. And this is literally why the 5% of people of the world who actually do trade and invest are some of the wealthiest people in the world. And they don't look like us. So like this is information that's withheld from Black and brown people. And it's sad that literally they only started calling Forex a scam when young Black people started doing it.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
Because someone that's close to me, like literally does this for a living, and I'm like, ain't no way this is true.
Right.
You know, I'm getting up every day working hard, and like now you building houses and stuff.
Right.
So, you know, I'm like, so somebody's like, oh, it's just a scam. It's just a scam.
Right.
Yeah.
Scam literally stands for still confused about money. We're still cooking in McDonald's. So it's like at the end of the day, you gotta like really weigh your options. It's like, who are you taking advice from? I take advice from people who've made over $100,000 in a day. The people who call it a scam haven't seen $100,000 in their life.
In their life. Exactly.
So,
Don't know how to or
Where to
don't
start.
know where to start, don't know who to ask.
Yeah.
Right.
So
It's sometimes even hard to fathom. So like, I don't blame people for saying it because it's like, it's hard to really imagine that amount of money in your bank account. Like, this is a $7.7 trillion market. People don't know a trillion is 7 zeros with multiple commas in it. They can't even see that in their bank account. So, but you can't blame people for that. Right. Yeah, it's like we're not taught that. We're not raised around.
Right.
Yeah, so
So I know we gotta break it down for some of you that's watching, because some people did invite some questions and they need to know what's the difference between Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and stocks.
okay. So I'll take that one, yeah. So Bitcoin actually is a cryptocurrency. So it's Bitcoin, that's the biggest one right now. Bitcoin is the biggest one. It's currently priced at like 34,000, I think. Last time I checked, it's like 34,000. So you have Bitcoin, you have a few others. You have Ethereum, you have Ripple, you have Stellar Lumens, you have Dogecoin, you have Compound, and basically all of them is just a system of currencies that's being developed digitally. And because what's going on now is, as you notice, we're in a pandemic. We're in a pandemic. So what's happening is, since we're in a pandemic, a lot of people are not leaving home, and a lot of transactions are happening online. We're paying our bills online. We're buying our groceries online. We're ordering our clothes online. Everything's going online. So if you're online, you're not spending your physical cash. And by you not spending your physical cash, the dollars is not getting used. And what happens with the banks already trade our money. So whatever you have in your bank account, whether it's $1,000 or whether it's $2, that money's not actually sitting in an account. It's put inside the market where we trade. So that's what adds the volume and just for us to be able to make money, because the banks and the wealthy white people are already doing it. So all the money is placed there. So what's happening now, since everything is internet, everything is taking place on the internet, the value of the dollar is going down. And what's happening is the white people, they have so much cash and the value of it is losing. So you have to find an alternative. I have $1 million, but my millions of dollars is not really worth $1 million anymore. It's probably a few $100,000. It's still a lot of money, but I got $1 million. Like, I counted $1 million, but my dollars are not worth $1 million anymore. So you have to look for an alternative. The alternative used to be gold, and it still is gold, but now gold's even losing its value, because now what you're saying is most people want diamonds. They're buying diamonds, and it busts down. They're not going to gold anymore. So now even gold's losing its value. So now it's, what's next? That's when cryptocurrency come in. We got the internet. Everything's on the internet, and with cryptocurrency, it's decentralized. Decentralized meaning that the government can't put a hand on it. They can't say, hey, you got too much on there, we need you to pay taxes on it. Hey, they can't regulate it. So it's really like a free currency. Like, it's a power. It's power behind it, because the government can't regulate it. So when you have the government in the hand on your money, it's like saying you got $10,000 in the bank. And I don't know, but I've actually went to the bank one time, and I was like, hey, I'm trying to do a withdrawal, and I was trying to get $10,000, and they told me, well, we have to order it because my money's not actually there. Well, how can I not access my money, and this is my money? Oh, well, we have to wait. Bitcoin, I don't have to do that.
right.
My money's already on my phone. I can send my Bitcoin to whoever I need to send it to. I can pay for whatever I need to pay for, and it's there. Can't nobody touch my Bitcoin but me. I don't have to worry about, I gotta wait and order my money. I don't gotta worry about that. It's right here on my phone. And Tina can say, hey, I need $5. What's your address? Like literally, what's your address? I get her address. I send it straight to her address. It comes straight to her wallet instantly.
The big one is,
It comes straight to her wallet instantly. So not only is it faster, is the government doesn't play a part in it. They can't even regulate it. That's why a lot of people be saying scam, 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 because the government can't play an influence on it. This is my cash. Like this is mine. And not only that, it earns interest. Bitcoin fluctuates all day long. So your $5 might be $5 today. You look around tomorrow and you might have $15, $20. So it's active money. By being on the internet, it's active money. So it's always going up. It's always going down. But lately, it's been going up. And last year in March, it fell all the way to 3,000. 2 weeks ago, it hit 41,000.
exactly.
So it's one of those things, it's grown 15 times faster than the entire stock market. So it's actually, you know what Dow Jones is? Dow Jones is one of the top companies in the US. It's like
Right.
30 companies make up the entire Dow Jones. And so Dow Jones like 30,000, like for the entire 30 companies, their whole revenue caps off at like 30,000. Bitcoin just hit 41,000, and it's just one thing. It's just one entity on its own. So it's just one of them things that a lot of people they're not understanding what it is, but they're trying. It's time to ask questions about it. I would say it's most definitely time to ask questions about it.
So you just answered a question for me. You said that the government can't touch it. Once again, listening just to people have random conversations, they're like, "Oh, it's illegal. You're gonna go to jail for it." You know,
It's something that you can't go to jail for it unless you're misusing it, because it is ways to misuse it. It's just the same way you misuse cash, you misuse people. Everything has its misuses, and you stay away from those people. Just stay away from the people. The opportunity is not a scam. That person is a scam.
Right.
So that's the thing I be trying to get people to change their vocabulary, because you're a label just like with black people. Oh, he's a thug.
Right.
Whoa, you don't even know me. That's the same with Bitcoin. Like, oh, scam. You don't even know what Bitcoin got to offer. You don't even know what he has for you.
So the Bitcoin that's on Cash App. How does that work? I use them. Listen, I forgot that I had put $1 over there like a while back, and I was so happy that I had $9. When I look back, I was happy.
Yeah,
I was like, what did I do?
It grew. You did nothing.
Yes, I literally did nothing.
Yeah, it's active. It's literally active money, and that's why I be trying to get people to understand. It's active money. It's literally money that works, and you want things that work. I would say, like I said, this opportunity is solely effort based. You work, you're gonna get paid for working. Like you just gonna get paid for working, and it's not one of those things that has a cap. Like, oh, I went and bust my tail today at work, and I ain't getting nothing but $12. You go hard, you gonna have the money to show for it. So.
Definitely. And like when it comes to cryptocurrencies and especially Bitcoin, this is something, the value of Bitcoin is appreciating steadily. So especially going into this next decade, even football players, I forgot his name, they're asking for their contracts in Bitcoin, to be paid in Bitcoin. We have a guy on our team named Dylan, a very wealthy man just offered to tip him in Bitcoin. He was being facetious though, but honestly, like, it's coming more and more where this year you will see the most young, rich blacks ever, simply because we're tapped in with learning how to invest and creating multiple streams of income for yourself. And I know you kind of asked like the difference between the Bitcoin and stocks and Forex. So Bitcoin is not government regulated or cryptocurrencies. Forex is. Actually, banks are the main people that trade in the foreign currency exchange market and the stock market. So if you have a savings account, your money's already being invested in the foreign exchange market. So that's kind of how you get interest on your account. Banks have access to everyone's money. So what they're doing, they're investing it in different assets, making trillions and trillions of dollars each and every single day. And we get back 0.01%, which is the interest on your account, every so often. So, at the end of the day, your money is going to be invested whether you like it or not. It's just a matter if you decide to take advantage of how to capitalize on it or not. And a lot of people are ignorant to the fact that this is even happening. So it's not really their fault. It's just, now the information's been relayed. And I'm glad you do things like this so people like us can, actually get exposed to things like this. Because it's not often that happens.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Because I definitely want to know myself, because if you don't know, then you would never take the risk. But I'm all about taking risks, because doing business is a risk. So
Right.
we don't know whether it's succeed or fail. So I mean, you might as well go ahead and do something that's gonna secure your future and make it better.
Right.
Somebody wants to know what's the monthly fee for the academy. Since to join is $199, what's the monthly fee?
So the monthly subscription is $174,
Okay.
regardless of what package. Well, if you get the elite package, it's $274. The HFX package, the crypto package, and okay. So we have different packages for different things. Our best, the absolute best one, is the elite package, because that's where you're gonna have access to everything. You're gonna have access to high frequency trading, which is money in minutes. A lot of people like this trading style because you get to a lot of people are making $12 an hour, $20 an hour. We show you how to make that in seconds, literally. People are making $300, $400 in a matter of minutes through the HFX trading style. Now, outside of HFX, we also have the traditional foreign currency trading style. This is our most popular simply because back in 2013, that's what the company started off with, just a forex platform. So, it's my favorite trading style too. This kind of is what I grew up off of, in lack of better words. But with the traditional foreign currency trading style, there's different ways to trade that, but it is our most popular now. Outside of that, we also have the CrytoCurrency package. Each and every single one of those right now, the initial investment for that is going to be between $199 and $235. The elite is going to cover for all of that. So. Yeah, if you can afford it, like I said, go for the elite package just so you can get educated. The monthly subscription, though, to answer the question, is going to be $174 for the other packages, and for the elite is $274. Now, making that back, I know, like when I first heard about it, the monthly, I didn't know if I could handle that. I didn't know if I could afford that. So the way, like Jacoby said before, there's two different ways to get away. You can either do the 20 free scholarship program. A lot of people, even with school, a lot of people don't go to school because they don't have scholarship money, and there's so many scholarships out there. Like, we have the scholarship, and we pave the way for you to, get that. So we have a way, that's literally bulletproof if you use it to get that scholarship. Now, outside of that, you can actually out-trade it, which is very simple. I've seen people make their initial investment 3 times over day one, being in the opportunity. So just utilizing the tools, utilizing products, because we understand like 95% of people coming to this opportunity never trading a day in their life. Like, I came into this opportunity, I had never traded before, but I was still able to make money because we have the copy paste profit system, because we have the learn while you earn system. So no matter what your learning curve is, no matter how smart you may think you are, how not smart you may think you are, people can come in and still make money. So that's that.
What's the future of cryptocurrency? Is it, you think in the next few years that we will be entirely crypto?
Yes. Like, it's me, I'm just one of those people, like, everything is going to be Wi-Fi. Like, everything is going to be internet based. Everything is going to be internet based, just for some fact that, and what helped me like see that was what helped me realize that was what I seen with the pandemic. I literally seen that thing. I seen Bitcoin drop as low as it had been in years, but the recovery from dropping all the way down to 3,000 and going all the way up to 2 weeks ago, it just hit 41,000, which was its all-time high. It's never been that high, and now we have our master educators who are now saying. We have our master educators who are now giving out projections of 100,000, 200,000, 400,000. We even got who is it? Warren Buffett said it's going to 1 million. So it's like it's one of those things. It's not if, it's when. So we're just my advice for everyone is just like whether you do it with us or you do it with somebody that's more closely to you, get educated on it, find out what it is, find out how much you need to put into it, and do it. Like you just got to stop being scared about it, because
Scared money don't make money.
yeah, exactly. It's just one of those things. You just gonna have to say, okay, I know sister, brother, auntie them said no, but I'm finna see, and I'll let them know. So.
Because once people start seeing you be successful off of it, then people start to, it started to grab their attention. Because I know watching you and seeing you post about it, it's like, okay, well, let's see what this is about. Because I think, this is something I'm willing to take a risk on. Because, at the end of the day, you got to secure your future. And that's what it's all about. Before we end this live, is there anything else that you would like to tell everybody concerning this?
I just want to say, going into this next era, if you're not, especially these next 10 years, it's already started off kind of crazy. Listen, if you're not investing in any sort of cryptocurrencies, if you're not making your money work for you in any way, shape, or form, if you're not creating multiple streams of income, or at least trying, or at least educating yourself on that subject, you're going to be sick these next 10 years, seeing what happens with cryptocurrency, seeing what's happening with the foreign currency exchange market, seeing what's going to happen for literally hundreds of thousands of people globally, those who did tap in and who did believe that this is happening. So, yeah, that's the main thing. And I want to say, like, get educated. Through this platform, that's all we're here to do, get paid and get educated. So, it's the time. It's the time.
And then I know y'all going to something at 5:30. So anybody want to go, y'all can tell them about that.
Yes, my multi-millionaire mentor. I love him to death. He's the reason why I literally don't have to work anymore. He's coming to Birmingham at Jay Williamson the Crossplex at 5:30 today. So come get educated. He's gonna be going over everything with the platform, everything with the opportunity. We have some of our literally the best leaders in Birmingham, including Jacoby, some of my top leaders, Kristen Allen, Gio, AG, Olivia Thomas, and of course Kari Bush, which is my mentor. They're all gathered together. It's gonna be food, open bar. It's gonna be great. So come out, come eat, come learn, come listen.
And how old are you?
I'm 21.
And you don't gotta work no more?
No.
We
And she's 21. It's people that's 18, 17.
19, yes.
They learned about the opportunity at a time I wish I would have knew about the opportunity, and they've already. Some of them, I'm not going to school. I'm not getting a job because they've already.
For the most part, I got 3 degrees, and I'm only really using one, to be honest.
Yeah, they've already put themselves on pace to just be 6 and 7 figure income earners. They're 17, and you already did that for yourself. So it's not one of those things, because everyone's going to be investing, and that's one of the things we say all the time. It's not when, it's not if, it's when. So the earlier you start your process, the better. So you don't want your day one being next year, when your day one could have been this year, and you could have learned what you was gonna learn next year now.
Or you gotta pay more next year.
Because it's definitely gonna go. It's definitely gonna go up, because it's the price $235, $325, $199. What you get when you pay that price, man, is just not only do you get access to just of course you get the person that you sign up with that's your personal mentor, but you get their mentor, you get their mentor, you get a network. Just I think it's 40,000 of us. It's a wide range, wide network, and it's not just in the U.S. We got Trade House Australia, we got Trade House Egypt. It's far. It's far.
So I have something to say. I'm here to 6. I need you all to come and buy about $300 worth of clothing so I can start.
Yeah. Now, somebody with these drinks and these shirts.
And shout out to y'all for real.
But thank y'all. Thank y'all for really coming back, because that was really something. I try to have people. Some people are shy but they're always in my inbox saying, well, can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? And, you know, from watching him, and this used to be my baby, y'all. I'm trying to call him a baby. Because he used to be up under me in my mama's house, and seeing him grow. He graduated from college a year early, and I'm so proud of him. So that makes me just, you know, my heart just smile. So, y'all definitely look up Jacoby Hawkins on Facebook. What's your Instagram?
SOS.shop.
Okay. And what's your information so you can get the clear?
My Facebook is Albertina McWilliams, like Albert and then Tina and then McWilliams. And my Instagram is tina.thegenie because we grant financial wishes.
Alright, I like that. So y'all definitely keep staying tuned to Coco the Experience. We'll be back next week, Thursday the 5th, talking about love languages. But definitely if you got some more topics, please inbox me and I'll try to find somebody that's educated on whatever subject to come in and talk to us about. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.
I have a question.